Hey there guys, I'm SonicGhost, and welcome back to some more Let's Play Metroid Zero Mission. Last time, we got ourselves some of the hardest expansions here in a brand new area, Ridley. And now with those hard expansions out of the way, let's go ahead and make our way further into the said area and see what else we can find here. As we don't really have any other points of interest in mind outside of going all the way to the very bottom to where that said icon is on our map near the map room. That looks like a menacing creature, so we're going to want to definitely go down to that area. But before we go any further down, I do want to get me some more upgrades, which conveniently for me, there's one down here in the form of a missile tank. So I'll definitely want to take this, thank you very much. And we don't want to go the other direction because thankfully that was fake lava we just fell in, but the other stuff down here, that's real lava, so don't go that way. Go ahead and make our way over this direction. And being very careful here with these enemies, we can just use our wave beam to snipe them from a distance. And that also revealed the morph ball bomb blocks, so we can use our bombs, destroy these said enemies, grab ourselves a said missile. But we're not done yet because there's more bomb blocks for us to blow up. And if we blow up this specific block, you see it's a super missile one, a little bit different. It does make sense because you do get a super missile pack from coming into this set area. So very convenient, nice little secret, and way more lucrative than a normal missile pack that we just got. Ooh, missiles, don't mind if I do. I don't want to fall down below there because it looks like that might not be a real pipe. I'm going to take things very safe and careful here. So now that we got ourselves our missiles, might as well use them in this room. I say as I get a super missile drop because the game really wanted me to use supers instead. Too bad, I'm using normal missiles. I guess I could have used the supers if they're gonna just give me more of them. Thanks, I guess. But I can see, hey, fake wall and real missiles. Finding all the secrets all of a sudden here, huh? I ain't complaining. Oh, this looks complicated. Okay, maybe not this one. That missile was pretty easy to get, but this one down here? Not really as simple. So we have to fall down below and bomb the wall, but as you can see, that wall doesn't stay destroyed forever. So what we can do instead is that. That's a little bit better. Grab the block, hurry up, and get yourself that missile. Now we can fall down. That other side of the room, that whole left side, is completely useless, so not gonna bother with that area. Let's get out of here. A lot of expansions in this one little corner. Like this section alone had 4 different expansions for us to collect, which is quite a lot of stuff. So I'll definitely be happy to take all of our missiles and continue forward. Something tells me we're gonna be fighting a boss here soon, so having as much ammo as we have now, probably for the better. An eye door, I haven't seen one of these in a while. Got an attack him, but it didn't really matter because we immediately took that thing out. So now with that eye door destroyed, we can walk into our next room and get ourselves an unknown item. Been a while since we last seen one of these. Analysis is inconclusive. Item incompatible with current suit. So even with the various suit, we still can't use any of these unknown items. We need yet another suit of some kind to even have hopes to use these said unknown items and figure out what these things are. So we'll have to just put that item in reserve. We can at least use the unknown item to break open those said blocks with its icon now at the very least. But the room is locked now. This wasn't locked before. That's not good. Welcome to the boss of Ridley, mainly named Ridley. This here is the big old space pirate himself. Very first introduction here in the first game. He's weak to missiles, specifically shoot a super missile into Ridley's mouth, and that's gonna do a lot of damage. Yeah, he's not really that difficult, honestly, in Metroid Zero Mission. You just pelt him full of missiles, and he dies pretty fast. But that's the boss fight, already done. And with Ridley defeated, the other half of the statue back in Brimstar has now activated itself. So now, we want to go back to that portion of Brimstar to see what's changed in that area. So let's make our way out of Ridley and head all the way back up to the top of Brimstar. Now, unfortunately, we can't go the way we came, and there's no easy way to go up, so we're going to need to use some enemies here to our advantage. Freeze one of these little bugs in the air, and now we can take a little hidden path up in the top area And with that, there you go. We're out of there. So, out of the Ridley boss fight area, and now let's make our way out of the Ridley lair in general. At this point, want to head all the way over here to the right side. We haven't explored this section. Something tells me this is where we want to go if we want to get out of here. So, we could go on the top path, but as we can see, it's a little dangerous, but going the bottom path in this room is a nice secret, and it also gives us an energy tank. So it's safer, and it's more lucrative. Don't mind if I do. That does, unfortunately, have one-way falling blocks, so we couldn't have gone through that room from the right side. We had to just take it as a return trip only. Same goes for this section, but there's some bombable floor here, so you can technically use that portion to get down to the bottom of Ridley's lair here at the very least. So here, I need one of these bees. Just gonna go ahead and freeze you here. Apparently a little too high in the air. I under-anticipated my shot. There you go. But as we can tell, need him a little bit further over to the other side. It's gonna bait the guy to a very specific spot, freeze him. Then we jump straight up here to the right, and we get ourselves a missile tank. Nice missile pack on the way out. Let's go ahead and just freeze that guy one more time. I just don't really want him to be a problem at this point. I say he's coming my way. That's a little convenient. Bomb this floor. Oh, sorry. Missile the fourth floor. Excuse me. A little bit of an unnecessary barrier. And now we're out of here. Nothing else we need to do here in Ridley, so let's go back to Brimstar. So, making a pit stop here in Norfair, we got ourselves a new section that we can go inside of, which that's different. And oh, well, that's unfortunate. The hand doesn't even do anything. It's all gone. Well, whatever that Chozo statue had to offer, not gonna offer it anymore. And that's interesting. That's a new type of block. Can't really do anything here. All right, well, I'll have to remember that kind of section for later. And that kind of block, well, it looks like we can't do anything with it now. Not gonna be all that far off until we can do something with that type of block. Yeah, give it like 5 minutes. Going as fast as we can in this section, we got a speed booster cannon that'll shoot us all the way to the top of this room. This is a room that we were in previously, as we can see here on the map, but now we're in a new section we couldn't gain access to until we were able to use that speed booster cannon from the Ridley entrance. Go ahead and freeze these enemies here, being very careful, don't want to take too many hits. I say as I take a hit. That's a thing. Let's grab ourselves our next up right here, the screw attack. With the screw attack, now we can damage enemies while doing our somersault jump. And this can also break certain blocks too, like the blocks we just saw earlier entering into Norfair here. So, now we can destroy a lot of enemies pretty easily, but also open up new paths. For example, the one here leading to a missile tank. I'm gonna grab me these extra missiles, why not? Might as well. And from here, to get out of this section, we need to use our screw attack, and then we can just jump straight down. What if I told you you can get the screw attack here earlier than this point? And in fact, we could have got it as soon as we entered this room. Just shoot some missiles up above here, and then you can wall jump straight up, and would you look at that, now we can get to where the screw attack is much earlier than intended. So yeah, needless to say, that little trick, that helps quite a lot, because you're just immediately going into a new area. But I want to head back over to that section of Ridley that we were at before, and unfortunately we can't just go the way we came because it has a bunch of speed booster sections, so I'm gonna have to take the long way. That's the only unfortunate thing here. There we go, secret little floor. Good thing I came back here because that saved us a lot of time, and also we want to get ourselves some upgrades over in this section too. So, freeze these enemies, make her short work of things, get a missile pack on the way. And now with this missile pack, let's go get another one. Conveniently, not that far off, it's right here. Thank you. Now let's make our way back over to where we need to go when it comes to checking out some new areas we can explore with our screw attack. Alright, finally back over to where the Ridley elevator is. Now we can use our newly acquired screw attack to break open this wall area here. And if we do that, we can use the speed cannon to launch all the way up here. So it's a little shortcut that doesn't take you that far. So a little unnecessary to go all the way back around like that. Thanks for making that not really that beneficial, game, but to be fair, that is a thing that you don't really do unless you actually have screw attack early and you're just wanting to skip doing this entire climb out of here, which if you get the ability early, then that little cannon becomes useful. In this argument, on the other hand, no, it's not very helpful at all. But now that we defeated Ridley and we made our way back into the very top portion of Norfair, one step closer to the Brimstar, we're gonna go ahead and end the episode here. Next time on Let's Play Metroid Zero Mission, we'll head back to Brimstar and see what has changed now we defeated the two main bosses here in Metroid Zero Mission. Thank you guys for watching, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time.